Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. It is episode 300 and we are now in the North Downs, as you can see, which is where we have deeds to do. We completed the Lone Lands in episode 250, and before that in episode 200 we completed Breland, the Shire and Ered Luin. I think we actually had Ered Luin completed before that, but either way Ered Luin is also complete. So the next one is the North of Downs, and I was just quickly looking through these and trying to work out my order of everything, and obviously I have my little sheet of where everything is for the best Slayer deed areas and where the ruins and whatever and villages of the Elfkin are. But I also realized that unlike the Lone Lands, we have to do questing for this, so we are going to be doing questing first. We have 8 out of 15 to do. I think we have 3 of those to complete. So what I'm going to do is basically pick up every single quest around here and then, you know, it goes to the North Downs, which we haven't got. Well, we do actually have one here, or a few here. We will complete all of these, and these should all count. So I will actually take that from the tracker. But yeah, basically, we're going to be doing this and picking up all these, and hopefully getting these done fairly quickly so we can get on to the Slayer deeds and the exploration deeds. So the plan is to go to the... this guy won't count, I don't think. I don't actually, because that's not in this area. I think he's the only other guy in this place. Oh, the Founding Stone is apparently a quest as well. Basically, yeah, we're going to start with questing, and then we're going to go to do the exploration, and then we're going to do the Slayer. And speaking of Slayer, I sent myself a 3 Slayer deed boost accelerator thing, so that's an hour and a half worth of that. I also have a few, I think, spare in my vault. So yeah, we have a bunch to be doing. Let's go do this, and this is going to be a long episode, as I previously stated. I'm not really going to do any editing, most likely. It's just going to be kind of you know, not going to cut towards anything and stuff like that, because I'm going to be trying to do quests all over the place as well. And hopefully these do, you know, count towards what we want to get done. Do you have a quest? No, you don't. I thought you did. It looks like you do. Or is that just the glow? Fair enough. But yeah, we have quests to do, and we'll do that in that order, obviously, and get stuff that we need completed. You have weird quests, right? So I guess we're gonna have to start going down here first, and I also know there's going to be a bunch of quests back here. I've recently been doing this on my character. Well, I recently just got past here on my character that I do on the live streams. Which again, if you haven't watched the live streams, there is a link in the description to my Twitch channel, which is where all that goes. And also, I'll remind myself to add a link to the second channel. I realize I haven't done that yet. And there's also a link, or should be a link in my channels as well. I'll get around to adding that. I remember I haven't done it yet. But yeah, second channel, if you can't watch on Twitch, because I know some people can't watch stuff on Twitch. Even like, I've heard certain people can't even watch the, you know, the VODs and stuff. They will be uploaded to the YouTube channel fairly soon after. I have been slacking a little bit, but it will happen. But yeah, episode 300. We are super far into this now. I'm surprised that I've kept it up for this long. And speaking of keeping up for this long, I am thinking about changing a few things potentially. Let's also pick up these stuff. Because, well, I've noticed I've become a little complacent as of late with the episode lengths. They've generally been around 10-15 minutes. I think I always said that at the beginning. Oh, there's another quest we can do. So I guess let's sort out these spiders and these quests as well. There's also meadow sweets in here. But I think we have to do this in a certain time, so we'll come back to those in a minute. But yeah, basically, I've become a little complacent, so I'm thinking about, you know, expanding, or not expanding, but extending the episode lengths in the near future. Now, for the next few episodes, I am not going to have longer episodes. They're going to stay at the normal 10-15 minute ones, because I am not going to be here. There should be a video going up today as well. Today being Friday, this video goes up. It should be, and Friday, I am not going to be here. I leave Friday morning for London to go to London, you know, Comic-Con. And I'm going to be there until, you know, Sunday, both days. And then Monday I come back, Monday morning, but I'm probably going to be resting for Monday because, you know, it's quite a busy weekend, to be perfectly honest. So I am going to have videos going up still, but for those few episodes, so Friday is this one, Saturday, so 301, 302, and potentially 303, depending on if I do record that, are going to be the 10-15 minutes ones. But after that, I would like to hear what you guys think about having longer episodes, or whether you would like to keep the episodes at 10-15 minutes. I'm thinking, you know, either like 10-15 or like 15 to 20 potentially, or, you know, so I think maybe people might want 30 minutes. Basically, I'm asking if you have any, you know, that you want at all, any length of episode without being a bit too crazy, like 3-hour episodes every single day. You know, just what do you think about changing that up, and what's your suggestions? Because it'll also help us progress a lot faster. The progression has gotten a little slow as of late, to be perfectly honest, and this would help speed it up. But if episodes do get longer, there is a potential chance that they might be less frequent. I was thinking if, you know, let's say, hypothetically, I go up to a hour episode, I would then probably change it to an hour every 2 days. Or, you know, a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So 4 days a week, 4 hours. That's more time than every other, you know, it would be otherwise, but a bit more spread out. So I'm thinking about that. It kind of depends on a lot of different things. So that's one thing that I would like to just question you about, because, yeah, I think it will do a bit of good. Oh, that's why there's a thing up there, because we have to go up there to complete the rest of this. Can we quickly go up there then before we do the other quest to complete this periwinkle one? Because it's been a pain to have this herbs and simples one around for absolutely ages. But yeah, that is generally my biggest thing I want to ask you. Other than that is, if any of you guys are watching the Twitch streams, do you enjoy them? I'm enjoying them very, very much. I have been uploading the sort of I'm streaming now thing that, you know, some people, it seems like, you know, depending on the day, more people will see it, obviously. And, you know, I'm happy about that. More people that watch means, you know, it's just nice to see people interested, basically. But yeah, I am going to be continuing to get back into that. But again, because I've been doing so much preparing, I can't, you know, I haven't had the time to stream. And everything's been a little bit hectic for the last few days, so streaming has been taking a bit of a back seat for the moment. However, I will be trying to get back into it with a Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are my free days. Sunday is a bit up in the air still, though. And then I'm thinking about potentially sort of Monday and Wednesday afternoons, because I can't do Monday and Wednesday nights. So, yeah, I will be trying to work up a proper schedule, and I will obviously, if something has to change about that, again, as usual, everything like that gets posted on my Twitter. So, also, if you haven't, you know, looked at my Twitter yet and hasn't followed, it is also in the description right next to the Twitch link as well. So I do suggest you have a look at those. And I guess also, is there anything you want to change other than episode lengths about the episodes in these videos? Because, you know, length is just one thing, but do you want me to focus only on the epic quests, or do you want me to do some more of the side quests, or do you want me to go and have the every 50 episodes go through an area and do the deeding? Or I'm actually thinking of going back and doing, or sort of making it more frequent, considering certain things, where maybe going and doing them every 25 episodes, but that I don't know if that will take too much of a break from, like, the questing. Like, you know, if we go out to a completely different area every 25 episodes, I think also by doing that, what's going to happen is very, very quickly we're just going to catch up with where we are at that current time, which is just going to be like, oh, now I can't do anything. So, yeah, just generally, I like to hear what you guys think. So, yeah, if there's anything you're enjoying, if there's anything you're not liking about these videos, do tell me. I like to improve is a big thing I like to do. Always try and improve what content I am putting out. And I guess also on top of that, if there is anything other than Lord of the Rings Online you want to see on the channel at all, within reason, really, then go ahead and post it down in the comments below, and I will try to do that if possible, because I'm always wanting to diversify the channel a little bit. I feel like, you know, I'm just kind of a bit stuck within pretty simple, like, you know, record 50 minutes of LOTRO, edit that, render that, upload that, done. That's me done for the day. Whereas, you know, having a bit more of a changing schedule almost would be a nice little change, in my opinion. Now, we only have 2 of these left, and I'm babbling while trying to go for these because they're pretty few and far between, these periwinkles. So hopefully we can get this one done fairly soon and get on to some more interesting quests after that fairly soon. Come on, there we go. So yeah, this is going to be the slightly more, I guess, boring part of the video, because right now I'm just doing a bunch of quests just to have that deed completed. Speaking of the deed, I do need to see if that other quest counted. It did. Good. Did I kill the queen? Yeah, I did. So one of them I don't think counted. Maybe I just didn't. Let's get this periwinkle and be done with this, and then we'll go find out. See, now, a thing I found out, actually, on livestream, thanks to someone really useful in chat, is if you right-click here, and you can track nearby quests, and it will actually just give you the nearby quests and the like. So I know that I can go over to this area, and we'll be able to give in a quest. But for now, I'm going to hold off on those. See, Spider Queen. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why. Because I didn't give in Spider Queen. Okay. So, some of these are reputation quests as well. So, those aren't actually going to count, I don't think. So, what we need to do now is we have a quest down here and then 2 quests down here and a quest over there. So, what's this one? Hunting you. Oh, these are the ruins. Okay, so we actually do need to go over there so we can complete that quest while we go over there. This is not going to be a fun time, because I'm going to do this. But yeah, once we get to the exploration deeds, I'm going to maybe try and get some exploration deeds done while we can. Like, for example, going over here to this place is part of an exploration deed, which means we should have probably already found this place. So, you know, I'm guessing we had already done this, so it's not going to matter too much. So, so yeah, but yeah, we'll do the exploration deeds straight after, and then after that is Slayer deeds, which is going to be a lot more kind of involved at that point. I'm just going to run down here. Because, you know, then we have to go running around, and we have to go kill goblins, orcs, undead, trolls, wargs, and worms. And I think, what is the most annoying one of those to do? I guess it would be undead. Because they're all the way over here, which is a bit frustrating. So what I think is the best way to do this is we're going to go through here, then back through here, do these ones, and then come through here and do this. And this should also give us a few sort of auto-bestowal quests, which will be hopefully useful. If I'm thinking of the right place, I might not be. But yeah, either way, this episode is going to be a long one, so as I said, I'm not going to like cut or anything because, you know, it would kind of take away from it a little bit, I think, by doing that. I'm going to complete your quest, and you also have another quest for me.
Will you lend me your ear?
Which I remember is like pick up firewood, so we can actually just do all this while we're here. Because it's not just a case of do 15 quests, it's do 15 quests for that deed and then get bestowed another deed. So, we are going to be doing questing for quite a little while. It would be even longer though if we were on level. On level would mean, you know, stuff is going to take a little bit longer to kill, whereas this, you know, what's this? 28, so we are at least, you know, 38 levels above it, I think that is. So, definitely not going to be an issue for us. So this is fine, then driftwood should be down here-ish. So we'll be able to pick these up. If I can click on things, that would be a nice, useful thing to be able to do. And get dismounted. Just check there's nothing further upstream. I don't think there is. There's a quest up there. Is that the guy I need to talk to? That's a founding stone. Okay, so we need to be here anyway, which makes sense. So we might as well do these quests while we're here. That is good. And, you know, it's an easy quest. Pick up some driftwood and pick up some firewood. It's not going to be a difficult thing to do. And it's another one ticked off on that quest deed, which is good. So yeah, this is kind of why this point here is why I'm kind of questioning whether or not to complete the side quests, or optional quests, I guess, whenever I can. Because right now I'm focusing on completing quests for the epic quest line, whereas none of those actually count towards the quest line, to the quest deed. So none of those actually count, because I guess they just are separate, which kind of messes everything up a little bit sometimes, especially in this situation. I mean, Lowlands was when we were still doing those, so it was perfectly fine. I'm just going to kill this for the sake of it, just in case I get escalated. Same with you. I don't know why, just in case I get escalated, because I know I literally just listed out what the escalades are. But yeah, if we were to do, you know, these quests more and more, like side quests and stuff, then we wouldn't have to spend all this time. It would just be it would actually be a very short episode, to be perfectly honest, I think, because, you know, as I said, I think the biggest... Oh, you literally have another quest, don't you? It's because it's grey, I didn't see it. But yeah, basically, because of the area in here, I think the only one that's difficult is going to be... You count as... No, you don't. The only one that's going to be difficult, I think, is going to be the undead. Potentially. How far are we? Close to that. 11 out of 15. And see, again, this will give us 10 LOTRO points, which is always nice. But empathy and increased reputation. I don't know what reputation we're with the Rangers of Estelden. Let's check. Rangers of Estelden, we are still neutral, so we need to work on our, you know, our reputation when it comes to those guys, which actually isn't part of... No, it isn't part of deeds of this place, but it is something we will need to do. Rangers of Estelden, I'm not sure if they have a rep item. I don't think they do. I know Wardens of Numinous do, but obviously that's not this area. But I think they're the closest that would technically have one. Also, there's a quest for killing wargs, I guess. And also bears. So we will come through here, defeat some wargs and some bears and whatever. Let's see what this quest is. Defeat... Search the barrier mound of House Elgin. Defeat 8 wargs. Okay, that's fairly easy. Do we have to kill wargs for a deed? Yeah, we do. Okay. I'm not going to put that on yet. We'll get to this after the fact, but... Alright, you're fine. I just need to kill these guys at the moment, and we'll focus on that quest after the fact. Oh. Deep bestowed, Goblin Slayer. Fair enough. One more. One more is all we need. One more wolf or one more bear. Not these goblins, though. That's not what we need, but we might as well make a little start onto killing them. And I don't like having odd numbers on my Slayer deeds, so it's always... Nope. Not what we want. There we go. So you're fine. Let's do this. And this is where, like, it is slightly frustrating because... I mean, best case scenario would be, hey, let's complete a bunch of quests and let's give them all in together. But the problem we're going to reach with that is the fact that we are going to be given quests as part of the quest chain. So we're going to be giving in a bunch of quests all around the place and then get given a bunch more quests all around the place. So it kind of is almost easier to just, you know, stay here and complete all the quests in a quest line. It's definitely more simpler. Whereas whether or not it's more efficient is a completely different story. But I'm hoping this guy's finishes fairly soon, because coming back to him is a bit of a pain.
Greetings, friends.
Fall into the
Will you
walls.
lend me your ear?
Please be the last quest, because I don't want to have to travel over this bridge again. Other than coming back and obviously moving on. It's becoming a slight frustration. So 12 out of 15 is what's up there. So 3 more. We definitely got enough in our inventory for that to happen. So that's good. I will quickly check up on how many deeds or quest deeds things there are. So we'll quickly check up on that while going to the correct area. And hopefully, I'm kind of guessing 45, to be honest, but we will see. But yeah, let's have a little look. 45, there we go, I was correct. And obviously, when I say we've done all the deeds, that's in terms of, do we have to kill these guys still? Yeah, I guess we do. When I say deeds, obviously I mean deeds that are possible for us right now. Like, I haven't done Sarnor yet, because, well, we can go to Sarnor, but it's a bit more of a pain to defeat those guys and do those quests. And that's obviously, I'm counting that as a separate area, so it is slightly different. But also, on top of that, like, stuff like in this area, for example, there is a deed where it's like, hey, you need to complete, or kill 3 roving threats, for example. We're not going to obviously be able to do that, obviously, because it's kind of, you know, we ain't got to the roving threat part yet of the game. So, yeah, that's not. Someone's invisible. So yeah, that's not going to be done yet, but we will maybe eventually get there. But at the same time, possibly not. I still need to defeat wargs in this area. Also, I need to apparently search this burial mound, which I never did. Didn't realize it was this one. But yeah, we will quickly take out these guys. All these people are also up here. Disturbed Earth. Hopefully there's summoned some wargs maybe, and I can go kill some easily. The burial mound looks recently exhumed. Ah, see, got some wargs, 3 of them. That's not as many as I needed, but it's better than nothing. There's also the last warg I need down here. And that means I have now 2 quests to bring back to that dude, which is lovely, I think. That's also a pain, because that's like, hey, go to O'Barton, which is absolutely annoying. Yeah, we have 2 quests here, which is good to do that. We have this one back when we go to Estelden. And these guys we just have to do, and I think we'll be given back in at Estelden because that would make, make sense. And the good thing about going back to Estelden is we can do it last because we have our travel skill there, and we can get there for pretty much free. Well, exactly free, other than a little bit of power, which we will regenerate in the time that it will take the loading screen to happen, really. So, yeah, no big deal there at all. I don't need to kill any of you anymore, which is nice. And then we only have to find 2 more of these, founding stones, I think they're called, to complete that other quest. But we also have to do a bunch of other stuff. Defeat Gloomfang, defeat the Tarkrip Packmaster, and destroy corrupt altars. I don't even know where that is. I would assume down here. It would make sense. Right, can you be done now? Can we be done with you? Can you just be out of our life? Please?
Hail, friend.
Complete you. No, god damn it.
For you? Hello, friend. Could you help me
And now we are known to the Rangers, which is good. That's all the way up there. I'm going to not do that now. That's also a quest that we will just complete after the fact. We are now actually going to go to the place I said I was going to go to, which is down here. That is a place we will go to later, actually, as well, because that is not something that we can do. Warg Slayer. That is also something we'll go back and do later. But for now, we need to go across this bridge for hopefully the last time. I really do hope. And that gave us 5 LOTRO points, which is nice. So that's a total of 5 earned so far. And 1 more quest will get us 10 more, which is also pretty great. And then however many Sladies there are 6, 15 of those, or 15 for each of those. So that is an extra 90 on top of that. So we're going to make a hefty chunk from that, then all the stronghold exploration and the eastern ruins and villages of the Earthkin and western ruins, those are all, I think, give us 5 each. So that's going to be good. That's an extra 20. So yeah, definitely gonna get quite a lot, hopefully. And obviously doing these quests will also progress us up the reputation, which is obviously what it's doing at this moment. So that is good. Very, very good. But now, I guess, I'm gonna think of anything else. Like, I was thinking of things to ask you guys for the longest time, and it's kind of a case of where I had ideas, and then as soon as I get to this episode, I've now forgotten them all. I've asked the majority of them, like episode length. That was the big one I wanted to ask about, because I felt like I was getting into that sort of, felt too comfortable, almost, if you kind of understand what I mean. But then there was, like, if you want me to do other stuff during the thing, if there's anything else on the channel, and stuff like that. A few months back, I was thinking about, like, going to, like, a quote-unquote season 2 of this, where I made a new character, but I had, like, gotten that character up to where we are now, if that made sense. So, like, got him up to Moria, got him to where we are in the Epic Quest, but it was a different character, entirely in a different class. But, I was a bit flimsy about it, and then got convinced not to. I got told that by someone that they basically didn't want to see the character deleted until at least I had a war steed. So I can see that. That's fair enough. And at that point, if I'm at a point where I'm going to get a war steed, I might as well get to the point where, which is actually fairly close, to be perfectly honest, 9 levels away. And if we do longer episodes, that'll be even quicker. But yeah, if I'm going to get to a war steed, I might as well progress on and just go and do the rest of the stuff. But I have to get all the expansions before then. I'm super close to getting Rise of Rohan. I will need to get the one after that. I can't remember what the one after Rise of Rohan is. What is it? Oh, this is... Oh, that's a different thing. I thought it was the founding statue. No, it's not. This is another quest. Search for missing relics. Where? Oh, in this area. Okay, this will hopefully be an easy one, and also because it got bestowed to us like the way it did, it shouldn't be too difficult to, or it should be like an autocomplete sort of one. Oh, getting a bit of a rubber banding. Disturbed Earth. Let's have a look at what's over here. We're mining while on our horse. Oh, and see, there's going to be a Disturbed Earth over here, because you can see this X. That's cool. Apparently using that has 0 effect from that far away. I was hoping it would just make me move over there. Right, we know where this one is then. We just have to keep an eye out for those generally, plus the map will help us out as well. So, no big deal there. Right, there's 2 more, and they're both up here. One to the right and one all the way over here. So, I'm guessing... Okay. No, we've done that Disturbed Earth already. Unless it didn't count for some reason, which I'm pretty sure it did. Where's this one? Unless it is genuinely this one. I'm pretty sure it isn't. Yeah, using that has no effect. It shouldn't do. Ah, here we go. This one was slightly hidden away. That would be why I did not see it. Okay, and then we're going to make our way around, which I'm guessing this is probably the easiest way to do that. And there it is. There we go. The Disturbed Earth. The final one, and then this should actually be, assuming it will be a, hey, now complete it. Oh, no, it's not. But I was going to say, if it was, that would actually be the final quest for this deed. We are actually, thinking about it, we have to get extra 31 more quests done at this rate. That is an absolute ton. That looks like where the final stone is, founding stone. But considering there's a bunch of quests around here, then fair enough, and also a bunch around here, so we will also be getting those done. Apparently I never talked to you, so let's get you as a stable master. Apparently I also haven't gone to Trestle Bridge either. Let's go talk to you.
What can I do for you?
You can give me that and my deed completed. Thank you.
Do something for me.
What do you want me to do? Collect tough boar meat at Minas Vrun, which I'm guessing is this place. Now we got a Glories Long Past Advanced, which is quite obviously the second one, and then it should be final for the last one, which would make sense. So now it's boars we have to be killing, not bears, which is good, and they seem to be fairly common around here, so they shouldn't be too difficult. How many do we have to kill? 8. Okay. And come on, you should be dead. There we go. And one more. There we go. Completed right there. So hopefully we're good here. Now again, if we were a lower level, this would be taking so much longer. I mean, I know we're 30 minutes into the video, into the episode that is, but you got to realize I have been saying that episode 300 is going to be a long one. So you knew what you were into. You know what you were getting into. So let's continue on. I don't even know why I took that off my tracker when I've just got to talk to this guy up here. And getting rubber banding.
Greetings. Might I take a moment of your time?
Scout the goblin camp. Oh, this will be interesting.
I'm sure it will do no good. But may I speak with you?
That's all the way down there, isn't it? Where's this? Nathan Hodges Farm. What am I after then? I'm after a different quest, which is spying on the goblins. So I guess we can take that off for now. So we need to avoid the goblins and defeat wargs at Nathan Hodges Farm. That's easy. This is also should be easy because we have Sylvian Shadows. And we should also be able to do camouflage as well. So that's +1 stealth level, but this is -3. Okay, approach the distraught man. Okay, that was not good.
What can I do for you?
I still completed it. That's good. I was scared. Yeah, I can't speak. I was like thinking way too much into that. Like I was like, oh, I need to use these skills to do this, to do that. No, I just needed to walk fairly close to the correct person. Right. Now the good thing is these guys aren't gonna aggro me, so you know, no problem there. I'm eventually just gonna have my inventory filled with junk, which most of the time it already is, but you know what I mean. It's junk that I'm gonna sell at the end of this, and we can maybe see how much money we made as well. But at the same time, I don't know how much money I started with, so I can't really tell. Alright, 3 out of the 6, yeah. And it's 8 I need to kill, so these 2 should be fine. And then this goblin 10, and then that one over there. We can pick up this supply crate maybe as well. Let's see what's in it. Anything good? Broken wind spear, 5 sturdy hide, 2 chunks of clear rock salt, and 10 silver and 41 copper. So not amazing, but considering we're in a, you know, almost level 40 or almost 40 levels below us area, I didn't really expect it. What we can also do is defeat these wargs now as well that are down here at this farm apparently. That's apparently a thing. Oh, we've got to place bait for them to come and then kill them. Also, there's wrecked fences. Don't know what this is. Oh, that starts a quest. Come on. Got ya. We'll also start this quest up. Because that one can go. Yeah. Repair these. How many more? Any more for any more? There's another one. Good. And another. This would be a good place for the deed, actually, to be fair. But not too amazing because, you know, eventually it would run out. Right, I have cleared... Okay, now I've cleared it. I could have said I cleared it before I actually did, technically, but... There we go. That's all cleared. Let's do these up and let's repair it. As I was saying, though, that would be a fairly good place to do the deed of killing, you know, all the wargs. But we have a place already picked out, basically next to the other slated places already. So that actually will cut down our time of travel a whole lot as well. There is a single fence that is destroyed somewhere around here. Is it down here? I can't tell. Or is it the other side? Where is it? Over here? There it is. That's good. There we go. Completed that one as well. Oh. Let's choose a random item. 500 rep. We're getting there. Rep is good. Rep is getting there fairly soon. Alright, back over here we go then, and let's see if we can finally make our way down here. It's been taking forever, and we still haven't done it. It's 36 minutes, 37 minutes nearly into this video, and we still have not got to the original place we wanted to get to. Right, though. Let's complete these quests up here. Kinda hope there aren't any more. I think if we pick up another one, I will just say, you know, whatever. For now, we're just going to go down here and deal with it. Because it is getting a little bit frustrating not being able to get to this place where I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of quests set up in a quest chain. So hopefully we can just get to the end of that. Right, let's talk to you first.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
No more quests? Good.
How can I be of service?
And no more quests?
Stay a moment.
Oh, you want me to speak with the guy I talked to earlier? Okay, we'll do that later. I've already done his quest line, so... Yeah, and then it's going to move me up here, which is going to give me some other quests to do with some other stuff up here. So if we need some extra tacked on to the end, I guess we'll go do that. But for now, we're actually going to go over to this place, which is ask Colbert if he knows any place where Nathron may be hiding. And hopefully it goes well. And then we'll go down here. Most likely, depending on where this, you know, actually sends us. There's a chance it might send us on a, you know, entire wild goose chase all the way up here, but if it does, I will just go down here first because it's kind of contained. Then we'll go up here if we need to, and then over here, and then over here. Right, though, if I remember correctly, there are a bunch of quests in this place, but hopefully not too bad. You want me to check all the way up there, so I will be back later. Gives me a vague list of landmarks in the western fields. That all happened, as I said, very much later in the game, because I do not want to have to do that right now. Kind of not feeling it. Because, as I said, I want to finally get down here where it's a bit more interesting and there's a lot more going on. We have to destroy corrupt altars and Gloomfang and target shooters and renders and stuff. Cooler sounding stuff. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure this is... Assuming this is where I think it is. Do you guys count? No, you don't. Other than defeat orcs in the North Downs, which... 52 out of 60. Apparently I've done a decent job of that. Considering I only think I picked it up quite recently, I think. Yeah, how much are we on this now? 21 out of 30. Obviously, you know, it's not a case of 15, then you got to do 30 more. It's 30 on top of that. So we had to do 15 extra and then 15 on top of that before we could do the other stuff. Right, you are not what I want to deal with. I'm probably going to complete the Goblin Slayer. I could have just completed it just then, really. But I'm probably going to complete it just out of this quest because I'm on, what, 52 and I've got to defeat at least 24 at the moment until I get to the next thing, so... Yeah, we're definitely going to get that done. That's fine. So, let's go over here. And do you count? Are you a render? You are? Do you count? Yes, you do. Right, off our horse then. And take these guys out fairly easily because these guys, again, these guys are level 25. That's 41 levels below us. And 42 for this guy, for example. Now, we're not necessarily one-shotting them other than our focus skills, which are taking a little bit of time to actually do, but yeah, we'll get through it. And obviously, as you've now seen, the new Slayer one obviously doubled the 60, so we are now at having to defeat 120 goblins. But it's only really going to be, you know, it's going to be a lot smaller than that in the end because we're going to hopefully half it. Apparently, Watchful Eyes Dark Wings is suggested to have a small fellowship, which I guess makes sense. You have to go through all here to get to those guys. I have that all. If you really want to go and choose it, I guess you wait for them to respawn a lot of the time. This is a bounty of broken urns. We could pick them up if we wanted to, but they're not going to be useful to us in any way. But yeah, you could just wait for respawns, or I guess you do maybe have to have a fairly small, maybe even just 2 people at, you know, level 24, level 25 to just get past these target shooters and such. Because right now these guys aren't actually attacking us, and I'm just actually killing the wrong guys. I really should just be going after the renders for now. And the Cravens, obviously. So one more render and we are done. Which is good. And then Cravens is where we're at for the moment. So let's focus on them. 15 in total. Let's get you. 3 more. 1 there. 1 there. And our final one is right there. Good. And now we have to progress all the way down here, but obviously doing this is going to give us, you know, more quests. And it's going to give us more quests. And you're not going to count, but you count towards that quest, so fair enough. So we need to collect relics of Meluian words. But yeah, those seem to drop, so from like, not this guy, but I have to defeat this guy anyway for that quest. But those guys, the smaller violent ones, are seemingly dropping them, so we just have to progress down here. There's a bunch of quests down here obviously we have to complete as well, so basically let's kill 25 of these guys. So to be fair, this goblin did... Oh, wait a minute. Goblins is still low. Oh, I guess orcs is... I was mixing up orc and goblins again. The orcs one we were super close to finishing, but the goblins one we still haven't done, so that one is going to take a while. Because again, we've got to go 60 and then 120, so it's actually 80 in total? No, it's 60, 120, 180, 90, sorry. You can see how backdated this is still. It's terrible. Right, we maybe get bestowed a few quests here. I think this goblin chest will give us a quest. Goblin quest. Goblin chest giving us a quest. Or defeated a goblin 1. What is this quest part of? Oh, these just have defeat. Oh, that's because this is still backdated. Yeah, these are relics as well, other than just killing these guys senselessly. But I think killing these guys is actually quicker. Well, definitely quicker. So we will do that. Do you count? No, you're an orc. Flared tactical helm, though. Look at that. What does that look like on us? Oh, it kind of fits. Almost. We have some more goblin chests and wooden chests, and yeah, we're getting through it fairly quickly. Okay, quickly check what's in the wooden chest. Might as well. While we're here, beeswax candle. We're actually filled up our inventory actually at this point. So, yeah. Full inventory, full of pretty much worthless stuff. So I'm going to have to get rid of some stuff to be able to complete quests. And as I had said before, this place is just a grounds for easy scholar items. Bloody hell. Right. And another quest. Alright though, we had an interruption, but gave us a chance to get through these guys a little bit. So that's processed a while. And we got Corrupt Altar. Always fun to have and get interrupted in, apparently. You gonna die as well? Thank you. Oh, not so fast apparently. So at this point I'm literally just going through here, and as you know, as I did say, this place is full of, you know, quests it really wants to give to you, so that's why we're getting so many just added. We came here with 2. You know, we completed those 2, and also, actually no, we still haven't even completed this one. I think we came here with 2 or 3, maybe it was 3, I'm not sure. No, it was definitely 2, and we've already got 5 at this point, probably plus more. I mean, let's have a quick look. Look at all the quests we have. Yeah, plus this one, and you know, all that stuff. There's quite a lot around here still. Some of the game is starting to lag a little bit. Hopefully it does not crash. I've not had a crashing issue in a little while, but now I've said that, I'm probably jinxing it. Alright though, we need to... What is blue? Oh, blue is altars, so... And also Doomfang, or Gloomfang and the other thing. So I'm thinking Gloomfang is going to be down here, considering the fact there are wargs. So... let's have a little bit of a go for that. It's really dark down here. Gloomfang. Oh, it's up there. Okay. That is not what we wanted to do then. So I was incorrect. Gloomfang indeed was not here. Which is upsetting, to say the least. We need to go up here, then around, and then probably Gloomfang and the target Packmaster are probably together. I'm thinking... Also, I need to kill those wolves anyway, so I don't even know why I didn't just take them out. Because we obviously have this quest here. Literally gave me the perfect excuse. I need to kill 10 of them in total. Depending on how many are down here, we'll have to see. Start at 1. And there should be quite a few here. Hopefully at least 8, because we killed that one up there as well, so... Okay, I think there's enough, actually. Yeah, there's definitely enough. I think exactly enough. There we go. And now we need to destroy the food barrels, which look like they'll be up here, along with potentially another altar. And I guess actually the Packmaster might be up there. Maybe. with the... Or maybe the Packmaster's up here with the wargs, and then up here with the food is the Gloomfang. But we still have to defeat these guys, I think. Yep. So many of these. Brawlers and Shankers and so much more. 10 of these in total. So this is going to take a considerable amount of time, but it is all worth it for the LOTRO points and the virtues as well. So virtues is actually the bigger thing for us, because the virtues we have right now are fairly low, I think. Oh, I just realized we have two things here to deal with, but we'll do those later. But yeah, these things here, they're actually fairly low. Maximum 4, and we don't even have that many. Actually, we do. We have one of each already, but we just haven't, like, these grayed out ones obviously aren't equipped. And also, that opens to a browser, so I just realized that's going to mess up, because I forgot they haven't changed that yet. But yeah, that will show you either the quest you can do, like that. So there's a quest in Forakel, which will give us, you know, that deed, or whatever. Or, which one was it? That gives us Wisdom 7, for example. But, you know, it's probably a better idea to just... Oh, both of them are up here. Okay. So that means the altar's probably over there. Maybe. Not 100% sure. Either way. Now the browser's come up. So I'm going to have to shut that down in a minute. Right, you're dead. And then Gloomfang, 3k damage. Or 3k health, rather. And those are sorted. So we just need to go sort this altar. Oh, there it is. Fair enough. And the corrupt altar is now destroyed. And there's 3 more quests here to do. We need to make sure that, obviously, when we do this, we work out that he's in Trestlebridge, for example. So we need to work out all that stuff. But we need to still kill these Tar Crypts and such. The Shankers and the Sharp Eyes and the Brawlers. And actually, the Sharp Eyes aren't even really a useful thing. They're just helping for the Slayer deed. So we actually need to go back up here, sort of, hopefully, and find Brawlers and Shankers like we are here to sort all that out. And then we obviously completed that, so we got some LOTRO points and such. So that's obviously useful. So how many do we need? 3 more, 2 more Brawlers, and 4 more Shankers. So us doing this will be 3 more Shankers, 1 more Brawler. That's Brawler's done, and then Shanker as well. It's sorted. So 2 more of those guys, and then we are done. And I'm really hoping we, you know, are getting... I know we're not, but it will be nice to be getting close to being done with these quests for the deed. Now I'm going to take these guys out, because I think these are part of a different thing. I think they might give me... No, but I also just realized these guys are going to give me the gems I need, so I actually need to kill this last one. There we go, that's also completed. Finished. And we are reaching... Oh, that's not even what I want. That is 25 out of 30, so 5 more quests, which we definitely have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically ready to be completed. I swear there's a quest here. Maybe we did that one day. I'm not sure. There is a guarantee a quest to do with that, although. Shanker, okay. Got you. He's also going to aggro the Brawler, which is slightly annoying. And now I need to find a Shanker to finish this all off. So hopefully there's one back here that's maybe respawned. I'm hoping that would be preferred. No, Brawlers. Ah, there you go. Hopefully you don't aggro the other guy. Good. Completed. Done. 26. Now done. So Raging Tar Crypts, we actually do have to continue killing them. Marksmen and Fight Masters. Fight Masters, I'm not sure where they are. They might be up there. I hope not, because that'll be an absolute pain. Alright, these are revolting though. We need raging. The raging ones might be... This has a quest cooldown though, so we can always do those in 12 hours time. But I'm not going to be here in 12 hours time, so that's... actually I am, but it's going to be super early in the morning, so I actually can't do that. So we need to then go to Marksman and Raging. So Raging is that one. Marksman is over here as well, so this looks like where we are supposed to be for this. So one more Raging, which is nice. Should be fairly easy to find. Raging, there we go. And then, how many more are you? 5 more. 4 more after this. And then we've got to find some Fight Masters, which I think it looks like what's going to be happening is they are probably going to be up here, which is going to be frustrating. However, if there's a way of getting from here to there, then we can start going to here, which is where that last Fanning Stone is, and then start looping back around here, which will be nice. If needs be, what we are going to do is try and take out these guys without aggroing the others. And maybe up here. I know there's some planners up here. These guys, siege engineers, which I don't even know if they'll aggro me straight away. No, they won't. Good. But what I need is marksmen to be spawning, which I guess I can come over here for, like further on down. And then once I've done that, we'll see if that disappears or if that is actually where the Fight Masters are, at which point we have to find out how to get there, because I do not know at this point in time specifically how to get there. So hopefully this other camp will be what we're looking for. That is looking like a shooter, not what I want though. Marksman is what I need. 2 more of them, so it's not a big deal. Oh, there's a Fight Master as well. Okay, so they look like Fight Masters might just be scattered. Alright, Marksman, and then hopefully it will now show me... Okay, so there are Fight Masters around here. 3 more, and there's 3 sort of bubbles of stuff. And the good thing is they're not all the way up in that area, so we just need to find specifically the Fight Master that we're after. If possible. Do you? Nope. Is he up there? Maybe he is. I mean, this is where we slid down to earlier. Maybe he's here. Ah, Fight Masters. They seem to be near these things. Let's sort you out. Oh, and it looks like it hasn't moved down the bubbles or whatever. So I guess maybe that's because they'll maybe respawn. It's not like a one-time thing only. So I guess what we'll do for the meantime is just sort of start looking around for more. If we can find another one, that'll be nice. If not, we'll make our way further down to over here. Which I guess doesn't make sense. What am I doing? I need to get on my horse and sort of hopefully get a look around. Maybe we go over here and come back. Let's have a look at what else we have here. Yeah, we have a few more to give in, obviously. So maybe we'll have to port back to Estalden at some point and sort of catch our bearings almost. I guess it's a way to put it. So let's get back. These guys are really causing us an issue though. Okay, there's a Fight Master. So this is where I killed the first one then. And we're done. And then I need to just sort of Just kind of loop around and hope that the other guy respawns. The one I killed originally. So let's go do that. Which means he should be up here-ish. Near here. I'm hoping. If not, then I'm kind of messed up for the moment because it looks like these are the only 3 locations at which they do spawn, unless... No, even here's a bit like a shoddy area in terms of the map. I'm just trying to think if down here would be anything new. I mean, yeah, I entirely get that it's not always directly within the area it says it is, but at the same time, you need to use it as a guide. He was here as well. There was another one. Ah, Fight Master's the other side. I'll take you out. Cool. Done. And then I think we're done in this area. So what we'll do then is, how many quests are we on? We are on 27 out of 30. What I'm going to do is we will quickly take off him. Right, that one's the remaining founding stone is literally there. Right? Yeah. Plus 5 gems is there, and then Walkstar is there. So we'll go back to Estelden quickly. And then after that we'll go to Othrikar, and then we'll give him Spider Queen sort of stuff, and yeah, go back to the other dude that we got sent to that we already did the quests of, and everything like that as well. In, like, what is it? Oslagaros? I think it is. Is it Oslagaros? Let's see. Yep, it is. See, I know things. So, quests. We can complete some here. Spider Queen.
What do you need?
I don't have enough room. Oh, I should probably sell stuff. 2-handed weapons, Beth. Cool.
Greetings, friend.
There we go.
How may I be of help?
There's nothing too useful other than those items. In fact, actually, we should really lock stuff from here, just to make sure. I think everything else. Yeah, that was the one we switched out our sword for. Yeah, I think everything else is actually sellable, which is going to give us 3 gold if the game hasn't crashed, which it has. So yeah, it's bugging out. I'm going to relaunch. One day it would happen. It's not having a good day. Okay, so we're back.
Friend.
Let's go sell everything. Let's make sure that everything got sorted out. That's 3 gold. Majority of that's from the big scrap of, or big piles of gold scraps. So we'll sell that stuff, and then we have a bunch of other stuff actually here. So let's get rid of that as well.
Friend. Can I help you with something?
122 silver. Not too shabby. So let's do this, and then we can start our whole new collection of, you know, random items that we really, really don't need. So let's just expand this out quickly again. So we have 3 quests to get done predominantly. That is going to be here, here, and here. And those will hopefully be fine. And we'll see if they require any more. Oh God, the lag is really not agreeing with me today. So yeah, we'll see at that point if you know, any problems arise or anything else needs to be done. Again, right now we are how many quests into this one? 2 more quests off of this, so not a whole lot more to go for, to be perfectly honest. Right now though, we are focusing on wargs, roving warg, for example. Take you out. 8 of these in total need to be done, so we'll get there eventually. And then we've got to collect the gem pouch from this area, apparently. So we'll go see if we can't go find that. And yeah, we don't have to worry about killing any spiders, which is nice. Just have to find whatever the gem pouch. Unless it's in a cocoon, maybe? In a cocoon? I assume not. Maybe it is. Let's have a look up here first. I assume it might be near the Queen's area. Oh, wrong button. This is where the Queen was. So is it maybe around about here? Nope. Okay, so let's just keep an eye on. So actually, legit might be in this cocoon. Oh. The one I didn't think it would be in is the one it is in. That's my luck. It always is with this game. Right though, we are gonna now focus on these wargs. These goddamn wargs being a pain. Not these spiders. Spiders we don't want to have to deal with. Wargs is what we are wanting to deal with. Spiders doesn't even have a Slayer deed, so we don't actually have to worry about that. Because again, the Slayer deeds are goblins, orcs, undead, trolls, wargs, and worms. And technically the undead are called redeemers, I guess, in this case. But, you know, they're undead. We'll just call them that, it's easier. I don't know if it will be a broad term as well, so I don't know if they're like, for example, the candle things. I think there are in the, in this area, Filter Fornost. Don't know if that counts as an undead thing, or if it's specifically a wight or like a spirit. Or whatever. We will definitely have to see. And there will be a bunch of quests down here as well, actually, if we need to go do those. But first, we're going to go finish this Standing Stone, or Standing Stone, no, that's the company that makes the game. No, the Founding Stone. That's what we got to deal with. And then we can come through here, and I guess we'll focus on the quests that are in this area first, since I kind of did them very, very recently. I also did the ones up here very, very recently, so if it does come to it, we will also do those, and they'll be easy to do, because they're recent in my mind. But yeah, I'm not sure how many... Again, like, it's 15 each increment, but that's not... Is it 15 each? 15, 30, 40... Yeah, 45. So, and we also just discovered a place, which was always nice. Yeah, it's 15 increments, or 15 quest increments, so really a decent set of quest chains should actually... you know, get everything sorted. So what I'm going to do first is we should all need to just go back to Esteldin for that. That will complete this, so we'll have advanced at least. And then we're getting to it. We're definitely over an hour at this point. I've had to split the parts a little bit due to, you know, the times I've had to pause, so I don't actually know the actual time we're on right now, but it's definitely over an hour. I'm well aware of that fact. So, you know,
What can I do for you?
however far in we are now, we are starting to get there. So we're on, as you see, of Glory's long past final. 45 quests to do, 30 done, so 15 decent, as I said, quest chain setup will be doing us fine there. And then hopefully, if everything goes to plan, looking at it, the Slayer deed shouldn't take all that long. What I might do... Should we can either go down here. I think we will go down there because... Oh, I didn't pick up the Stablemaster, did I? That's frustrating. I don't think I did. We could check, but either way, I think we'll go down to here because it's kind of a easier place, kind of. And then we'll go up to here, which that way I was going to go goes about here. And sets us up for some questing over there. There's also a quest, apparently, from a guy over here.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I need to go talk to someone again. The same person I talked to earlier. I'm thinking. Caught in the wake. Seek your aid with a matter of importance. What is this matter of importance? Is it a way that I can get more quests done? I hope so.
Silently now, darkness approaches.
Oh, and then I've got to deliver a thing to a Seiko. So I guess, you know, if it's going to make us... Is this where I think it is? Okay, so if it's going to send us to the Earthkin people, we might as well do the quests that they do there. There should be, you know, what we on right now. We should be on 31, yeah, 32 for this. That's going to be 13 left. There's definitely at least 13 there. And I will, what are we doing is I will, for now, I'm just going to do it up till 45. So as soon as we've done 45 quests, we'll go do the exploration deeds and then we'll go do the slay deeds. But sometime in the future, maybe even in a live stream that I'll maybe archive on this channel afterwards, which I normally don't do. Obviously, I put them on the second channel, which again will be linked, hopefully, if I remember, and should be in the channels on my channel, the linked channels. But basically, oh, you're a thing where we kill you, don't you? I'll go do that in a second. But yeah, I normally archive there, but in this case, I think what I will probably do if I do that will be I'll just archive them on this channel, and set them up as like a 0.5 episode or something, or a special episode, you know, sort of thing. But now we will give everybody here what they need. We'll complete their quests. It shouldn't take too long. Kill the Aurochs, the dire wargs, which are pretty common around here, and kill the Earthkin. And then the Earthkin will also give us a quest, Starts Fall of the Earthkin, which will be also useful. So that's another 4 quests pretty quickly sorted out. Now obviously this stuff isn't giving us experience, if you hadn't noticed throughout this entire time. I don't even think, you know, other than completing the quest, which is giving us very small amounts, and that's including the double XP we're getting from the VIP bonus XP. So we are getting that, which is kind of nice. It's a bit extra nonetheless, so I'm not going to complain. But, well, I was saying something. I was saying something about XP. I was say, yeah, obviously this isn't giving us XP for the quests and stuff. Oh, we got a barrel iron bound loot box. But it is still worth it. I think that was what I was basically trying to say. Just for doing this. And again, we'll eventually, you know, the point of this character in the end is to try and get everything done, at least soloable stuff done, at a very minimum. Stuff where it takes a bit more, you know, of a, you know, bigger team of, you know, so many other people might most likely not be done, but we'll see how this goes near the end-ish of where it goes to. And we've still got a lot more time on this character to definitely go. We're not, you know, really anywhere close to getting finished at this point. Right, I need an Earthkin for the Earthkin weapons. And are you a warrior or are you a hunter? You're a hunter. That's not what I need. I need a hunt. Nope, you're a hunter as well. God damn it. I need a warrior. You're a warrior. Thank you. And I need harrow wheat. Or harrow weed, rather. And the wargs to be killed. So, wargs are all around here, but the harrow weed is pretty concentrated in a specific area, I think, if I remember correctly. There should be one up here-ish as well. So with only 3 more to go, hopefully it's not too difficult. And then we can also take out any wargs we see. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, we'll pick off any wargs that we see. Like all these ones. We need 3 more, and there's also harrow weed, so that's good as well. That will get us up to 5. This will also get us to 5 of those. There's a 6th harrow weed, also a 7th if we need one for some reason. So, and there's the final dire warg we're gonna have to deal with. So that's good. We don't have to go too far removed from where we are at this point in time to get these all done. Right. Bank. Apparently, I didn't kill it. Did I not? Apparently I didn't collect the thing. Let's kill you then. There we go. That was weird. I would have sworn that was 6 out of 6, but no. Either way. not too big a deal, nonetheless. So we also picked up a quest item. Show the collar to someone at the treasure hunter's camp. Now I know for a fact the treasure hunter camp is all the way over there, so for now that's not going to happen. Actually, that's the wrong quest. That's the right quest to lose. For now, that's kind of a lower priority one, which will obviously eventually get done, but for now won't be done. So yeah, off we go back to do all these. What are we on? Again, 33 out of 45, so 12, 11, 10. Oh, I have to choose a thing. 10. Accept the request. And it should be 9 more. So now we have you, token of worth, and another quest from you as well. So things being quite busy around here, so that's fine. We have to come up here, defeat warg hunters and dire wargs, 4 of each, and collect the Auroch skull and deliver the message to Oscari, who is over there apparently. Or is that where, that may be where the Auroch skull is. I'm not sure. I swear this would be the Auroch skull up here. We'll check. Yeah, the Auroch skull is up here, then the... Oh! No, that's a message to a different one of these guys, whatever they're called, the hunter things. These guys. Giant kind, whatever. To one of their brothers. But here's a warg hunter, since we're getting close. So what will happen here is you can kill the warg hunters, and the Auroch skull is right there as well. So they are actually going to be sort of protecting it. Again, this is always super easy for us because we do not have to deal with them aggroing us. Which makes everything we do so much easier. So we'll do that, and then 2 more dire wargs to do. Which, you're a warg hunter, and we also just completed a deed. Defeat wargs in there, and then we got bestowed one, which is now kill 120 of them. So we will have to do that in the near future. We have 2 more dire wargs though, which are the more grey ones. So we have to make sure that we get killed. There is one. And there should be another one. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I think for now actually I'm going to go back first, pick up any more quests that we get given, and then do that. Because I'm pretty sure there's stuff happening over here. And this one will be super easy because it's just a case of, you know, nothing's going to attack us. So it's going to be an A, B, and then B to A. And yeah, super, super easy. And I'm pretty sure in this quest nobody even attacks us. So, as you know, other than aggroing us if we were aggroable. But we are not.
Do you come with peaceful words?
I do come with peaceful words. I also come with a game crash. Great! This is what happens when you play for an extended amount of time. It's amazing. Third time's the charm. Hopefully this works now. And let's get this in and collect any more quests in the area. So you're going to give me a quest up here. Asiko, hello. How you doing? And then we need to go do some stuff. So this guy, the ranger that was on that rock, he is right here. Officer assistant to Melthindir. That is the guy that they are talking about there. But for now, that's not actually what we can do because we have Heritage Restored and a Brother's Plea both over in this area. So I'm actually going to do Heritage Restored first and then Brother's Plea, and then we'll either do one or two things. There's either a case of let's just go back, or we'll go over to here with our travel skill and then over here. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one first so we can actually be closer going back. Because otherwise I'm going there, then there. Where's this I'm going? I mean, we're going the same distance overall, but, you know. It makes it feel closer instead of feeling like you have to go further to get back. So, again, this will be super easy because nothing's going to attack us. We also apparently have recognition. Thank you for being a VIP and your continued support of LOTRO. When did that come on? I saw that wasn't there at the beginning. I'm not sure. We'll see. Either way, it's not really doing too much good. I mean, to be fair, we're going to have 100% XP from that, plus 100% XP, so double XP from there, so 4 times XP, plus 25% XP, so 225% extra experience. A token of worth just gave me 1,504 XP. That's impressive. This is the time that I really would like to be leveling up my other characters. But, considering I'm going to be away for pretty much the entire time that's going to be here, you know, probably not. Probably won't be able to do that. I should probably go the way I said I was going to go. Yeah, since I won't be here, depending on when this runs out, we'll have to see. I might be able to do some work, but most likely not. I mean, with this sort of thing, I would love to do a stream, but I, again, can't because I'm too busy working on videos. So, yeah, as I said, streams will eventually be back. But for now, not a thing. So that said, I get back on Monday, but I can't stream on Monday. Even though, actually, no, Monday's a bank holiday. So I might be able to stream on Monday, and then I'll stream on Tuesday, just to make up for it. If I'm not too tired, which is entirely possible. Okay, I'm gonna bring that room back. Okay. Just to say no, pretty much. Refused his brother's plea and gave you a rune to take back to J.R.R. J.R.R? Yeah. Basically saying, nah, not happening. Ain't happening. They also serve Angmar, apparently. The Free Suri Lema and the Rauta Lema who serve Angmar are prepared for war. J.R.R, the Warmaster of Suri Lema, and his brother Scary have found themselves on opposite sides of the conflict. Family conflict. Never good. Alright, the Auric Skull needs to go all the way up here, or take away from here, because it's the Great Auric Skull, which I'm going to have to jump up to get, if I can actually do that. There we go. And this is what I like. You can actually carry it while on your horse, so your horse can look like it has amazing horns. In fact, I'm actually going to take a screenshot just to have it. Just to have that. Screenshot 95. That's because I spam screenshots. Right. In fact, I actually don't think we could port back with this and at all. But also on top of that fact, you know, I'm glad I did this last instead of first, because if I did it first, then obviously I wouldn't be able to do the other one. It would be a kerfuffle of, you know, trying to get there back. Though we probably would have had enough time, to be honest, looking at it. Considering how fast our horse is, and we didn't have to dismount at all for anything, so that would have actually probably worked out, but this is definitely the safer way of doing things. So I prefer the safer way rather than the kind of crazier way. And we need to make sure we're not going towards that, we're going over to here, so let's stay on course to be slightly off kilter from this, because that's Eskeldin's Eyes. Also, speaking of Eskeldin's Eyes, let's see quest-wise where we are. We are at a standstill. 38 out of 45. There we go. I was worried it was going to disconnect me. I shouldn't say anything. 38 out of 45, so 7 more to go, which, speaking of which, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Except those 2 quests I don't really want to do, but these 2, I guess, or 1 extra quest plus already what we've already got. We pretty much are already there, so that's good. And obviously, Melthindir is going to give us quests as well, so, you know, we don't have to complete all these ones by going all, like, over here, then over to here, or over to here, then over to here, and the like. You know, it's a pretty, going to be pretty easy, which is, you know, why I'm glad I came over here, actually. And it got me pushing over here, because these quests are actually... Oh, I should probably do that first, to be honest.
What is the meaning of this?
I gave you back your thing. Stop complaining.
You are welcome here.
Okay, so those are all done, but Melthindir, not Randir, is going to give us a quest now, or a set of quests. So, assuming everything goes to plan there, then that'll hopefully help us out with those 5 extra quests that we need to get completed. And maybe we don't even have to go across and do all these, you know, Randir and going to the market and Trestle Bridge and the lonely one, watcher and whatever this one is. We can just hopefully have a good time. And this will count as completing one of them anyway.
What can I do?
Estaldin's preparations though, collect
a
the ranger
moment.
troves, which is going to take us down here. And, cause this real issue, and I'm surprised we didn't die from that. And then there's also this guy over here with some more quests. Allure. With
Stay a
4 more
moment.
quests, which if we
Could I
do,
speak
which
with
we're
you
not
a
going
moment?
to probably because I
Might I take
know
a
what these
moment
quests
of your
are and they
time?
are pretty frustrating to say the least. What we'll do is focus on Melthrin and Melthindir's quests first. And then after that fact, we'll go on to something else. In fact, I'm actually going to take these 3 off for the moment. Just because finding these troves, if I remember correctly, was a bit of a pain. Oh, this is part of another thing. Okay, that's a fairly easy quest, but we'll pick that one up as well. Yeah, we need to find the ranger troves around this area, and it's, as I said, a little bit frustrating because you've got to physically find the place that the trove is. When you have stuff like this all around, it can get in your way. It hopefully shouldn't be too difficult to actually get. Just have to make sure you're going in the right place. It could be over here. Green onion. Not particularly what I wanted. Some more Hillborn woad. Let's at least pick these up while we're here. Might as well. So there's the final one of those, the woad, but then we need 2 more of the Orchanits. So hopefully those aren't too difficult to find. And then once we're done with these bunch of quests, then hopefully we can just get onto those exploration deeds, which hopefully shouldn't be too bad, and then the slay deeds after the fact. We'll probably start going back to the same places after. Like we'll do the Slayer deeds and end up going back to the same places as the some of the exploration deeds, but I don't really mind that too much. The biggest thing is just getting it done. I found a ranger trove. Took me a while. It was actually while I was looking for a plant, so always find out the thing I'm not looking for at that point in time. Right, where is one of these Orchanits? I need one. Or are they not? No, they're still in this area. Any around here? Any further down here at all? There was one. There we go, that's that done. Now we can try and hope to find more ranger troves, if possible. That would be nice. But it's difficult because as I can, as you're seeing, picks up all the other items as well. I don't think there's a way you can actually counteract that. So really all I can do is spam it and hope to see a glowing area in the ground while doing so. Right, back on our horse and trying to find another one. It might even just be worth going over to this one over here and just seeing if we can find one there in that kind of more contained area. That would be a plan, wouldn't it? Probably a good one, or a semi-decent one. I can also bring back floaty names back on now. There's the final ranger trove we need. That's good, and that can hopefully move us on to some more other quests after. When we get back over to here. And the symbol of hope, we have to bring them back to the people in Estaldin, so I guess that's fair enough. What we might actually do then I mean, Trestle Bridge is a bit of a pain to get to. I don't even think I've got a swift travel skill there. Well, I mean in the horses, and I don't think you can anyway. I mean, that one and that one. That is 4 quests, and that will complete that. I think that's what we're going to do. So we'll complete 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Then go back to Esseldin, and then start doing these Explorer deeds. I'll have them, obviously, there should only be 4. Yeah, 4 of them up, so we'll put all of them up there and then go to those places, and it looks like we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas to go to. Once we've done those 4 areas, I also have to go, yeah, is it 4 areas or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 areas. Once we've done those 5 areas, we'll go do the Slayer deeds, and hopefully, obviously those shouldn't take too long. Oh, no, I don't have to go down there, I have to go back to the guy in Esseldin. That was what it was. It's just pointing me up there because of this guy. Melthindia, or whatever his name is. I think I said it right that time as well. Right, though. So now we got to start thinking about where we're going. But I guess that for that I need to work out where I need to go in terms of where I haven't gone yet. So that one's the
How can I be of service?
one that has the least done. So Hisuk and Tomat are hopefully fairly close. They are. So those two are very close together, so we can kind of count that as one. And then Dol Nenda is also fairly close to Esteldim, which is good, and we can kind of loop those into each other, which is nice. Karlak is... where is Karlak? Karlak is, like, over here. So I guess what we can do is, that's the one place, so we'll go there, and then there. And then finally we need to do Western Ruins. Let's talk to you quickly.
Greetings.
Oh, pick an item. Any item. Then we need to go to Ost Nuaran, which is... Where is that? Okay, that is right next to that one. It looks like. So that's a little frustrating, if I'm being honest. But that's not too big a deal, I don't think. So what I think I'm going to do is, once this quest is down, I'll start putting these into my tracker, because obviously you can only have 5 on your tracker, and we currently will have 6 if we do that. So once this one's gone, we'll go do that, and then we can start, you know, going through these areas, and we might even start back from Estelden. Actually, no. It's kind of frustrating, because... Okay, what I think we'll do is we'll go there, then maybe we'll go Filter Fornost first, and then go back to Estelden, and then we got to go there, and there. Or there, and there. We'll see. And then Sladies was going to be the interesting one. There's 6 Sladies, which means it's going to be very awkward to put them on the tracker. But obviously we'll focus on the ones that we can focus on. So Goblins, Orcs, Redeemers, Trolls, Wargs, and Worms. The thing is, Worms is up here. Wargs are around here. And down here. Why Orcs are here, which kind of makes sense. I'll show where the rest of them are after, I guess.
Greetings, traveler.
Right, you're done. Let's start getting these deeds on. And these give us a ton of virtues, as you can see. Tolerance, and this one gives us wisdom, tolerance, patience, and confidence, which is also good. So yeah, basically, let's start with Goblins. Goblins is going to be, can be here. Here's a good place. I think this here is basically the recommended place for it. So we can actually do that on the way back from this, maybe. Or we'll do that last, most likely. But Goblins is there. Orcs, as I said, is over here and also here. So if we do that first and then go over here second. So here, then here for those. And then what we can do is we can port back to Estelden, and then we can also go do Redeemers here. the thing. I think I'm in a hole. Yeah, we are. Then we can do those here as well. So maybe even here, here, and then down here for 30 minutes. And then, well, depending on how long it takes. And Trolls is over here in this area and also over in this area. That actually shouldn't take too long at all. Wargs, again, as I said, are up here and down here. And then Worms is up here in, technically in Angmar. But it technically counts as not being in Angmar, so that's actually good. But the Drakes obviously do count as being in Angmar. So you are our final quest. How do you think?
Hail,
How do you
friend,
feel
and well met.
about that fact? Right, a Lonely Watcher, which means we have now completed parts of the deeds of North Downs of Glory's long past final. So thank God for that. We'll also get Stay Silky out this, which is always nice. So what we can do now is start going over to the Field of Fornost. And then I'm trying to still think, is it worth going here now and then not doing this, this, and this while we're here? I mean, we have 3 Slayer Deed accelerators, I think. Did those get sold? Maybe they did. Oh no, they're there. They can't be sold. Good. So, yeah, it might be a good idea just to do that now while doing this, and then we have 3 of them, and I can quite easily get them back. So it might actually be worth it just mixing the 2 into 1, instead of basically using more time up. I mean, this video is already being super long. It's probably, what, like, hour 36 minutes, I'm guessing at this point, trying to work from basic math of what I saw after the last crash. So, yeah, it's going to be a while, and if we can get this stuff done quicker, it'll still be nice, rather than having a super, super, super long episode, which is, you know, not always the best situation. But I guess this also does give you, if you have reached this far, and again, if you have reached this far, post down in the comments. I think someone did that on the last one when I mentioned it, but yeah, if you reach this far, post down in the comments saying that you have. But basically, yeah, we're gonna go down here and just do this. Basically, what am I trying to say? Like this hour and 30 minutes or so, like, can go, basically, it's not going to be the most amazing, like, way of being like, here, this is what you would get, but you can kind of use this as a gauge for how you would feel about hour-long episodes and such. So, again, if I do an hour-long episode, it's probably going to be like every 2 days rather than every day, just because, you know, that takes quite a lot more work and time put into it than a normal episode would. So yeah, gotta you know, prioritize time over some things. So all right, let's get off Goldie and let's quickly find Goblin Slayer, add that to the tracker. 36 out of 60. We're gonna do this, and now we have gotta not get the game to crash, which is the biggest problem we're gonna have potentially. And then we're gonna get out of here and start killing these guys. And also, there is if there are any wargs around here, which I don't think there are, but if there are, we can also go defeat those. But I think it's just wolves. It's the only thing around here. I want to take you out. And we are nearly done with this normal Slayer Deed. And we just have to go and do advanced. I thought this place was bigger last time I came here. This is the only place to do Slayer Deeds for these guys, because that is definitely not amazing. I mean, it was alright, but I swear there's more to this place. Ah, down here maybe? I mean, it's still not an amazing addition, but I'll take anything if I can. But now we only have to get 60 kills in total on top of the however many were already there. So the problem I'm having is these wolves, I don't really want to have to defeat them, because it kind of feels like a waste of time, but they're going to take up spawning spots, I can guarantee. Let's just start using quick shot just to get through these guys quickly. Hopefully quickly. Nope, not as quickly as I wish. Come on, there we go. Take you all out and have a quick scan and make sure there isn't anywhere else pretty good for goblins rather, because there doesn't look like there is, and that is slightly frustrating. So what I think was probably going to happen is we will quickly get on our horse. We have 30 minutes and obviously the hour on top of that potential time as well. What we will do is make our way still through here. Obviously this isn't the only place they spawn, it's just the best place recommended for these things. But basically, yeah, what we're gonna do is we'll go up to here, and then sort of this place and this place right here are the recommended for the Undead Slayer. So we'll go over there, start Undead Slayer, and because I don't think we've started it yet, doesn't look like we have. Yeah, and we will get that done, or at least majority of it done, hopefully. That would be the plan, if we could. And then we can also go up to this place. So I think we've got to go up here anyway, so we might as well do here, then here. Well, it's actually here, I've just realized. We've got to go up to here anyway, near the Falconer's Tower, which I thought it was that. For some reason I thought it was Amon Aaron, but right there, pretty much. We'll go there, and then we'll go up to here. And then if it comes to it, we'll go down to here. And then maybe go in between two. I think I know where this place is. I think I know physically what it looks like, so depending on that, we'll have to see how it goes. But let's make our way up there. See, do you count? Are you a... Ah, see, Redeemer. Defeat Shades. So it might be best just not to be on our horse for this, to be honest. And just kill some Shades if we ever see them. I'm not sure we will particularly see many. I mean, I've seen a few already, as you can see. So we'll take care of these guys anyway. I don't think we could make it over there. Oh, we can. So let's make it up here. And I think it'll loop around. Yeah, we're going to be a little bit slower, but we still got an extra speed boost on top of what a normal player would be. So it's not too big a deal. And we obviously have the 30 minutes, so it's not going to be too massive a loss. But yeah, we're going to have to defeat these Shades along the way. It's going to be another 6120, as all of them will seemingly be in this area. And hopefully we can get this done fairly quickly, because this is kind of the one that I'm not amazingly sure on. Because I don't think I've actually even done this on my main character, potentially. I probably should, knowing, you know, how messed he is up with his virtues, but either way. I mean, the plan is eventually to... I think we might be able to spawn a guy then. Or is that just going to send us over specifically to someone? Ah, see? There's more over here. No, I'm not going to do that, but what I can do... There's a bunch over here, which is good, but I'm going to kill this dude as well, which will complete a quest, but also will be another one of these guys. And a tiny little bit of experience, and also some rep. In fact, actually, if we're going to be doing so many of these, we might as well do that quest. Just have it added on the end. I don't think those guys are counting. Oh, in the Western Fields. I guess there's like this tiny little area for some reason that counts. I don't know why. Oh, look, that one crypt is open. That's not good. Okay. We're doing actually pretty good, pretty commendable job at the moment. 46, 48 out of 60. That is not that bad. Okay, I think that is all for this area right now. At least we know a good place to come back to. What the hell are you? You're an orc. Okay. But yeah, we know a good place to come back to if needs be. But at the same time, it's probably best to go down here and complete that quest also. It's going to be a tiny, tiny slither of XP added. But, you know, it's nice to have just that little bit of XP. Maybe that'll be the XP between gaining a level and not gaining a level at a certain point in time. You know, you guys have a Slayer deed, so I might as well take some of you out while I'm here, actually. Alright, that's the Falconer's Tower. But I guess down here is where I'm wanted. With this deed. Thought I would have been down here. Pretty sure I did come down here for that quest that made us go to the Falconer's Tower, but I'm not sure. No matter. There we go. We'll quickly check that there's no... no, there's no... what's it called? Shades. Right here, and we won't worry about that for now, because obviously we've still got to complete all these other ones. So, prioritizing going up to the right here for the moment. Which means we can also add the Redeemer, which is super close to being done. One more kill, and it is actually completed. And you guys are also... close to actually being done on your full thing, so while we have you, it might be a good idea to just sort of take down some of your numbers, and that'll save us that little extra trip of having to go all the way down here as well. So I would actually prefer that if I could. I'm pretty sure there's a camp over there as well for all of them. How many were on? 102. So 9 more kills, 8 more kills after that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1 more kill, and there we go. Orc Slayer Advanced is done and completed, which is nice and happy for us. So now we don't have to worry about moving down to this area or, you know, doing orcs over here or anything like that. We can just focus on shades for the moment, which is nice. And we can actually do Iron Collar while we're here, because the treasure hunting place is right over here. So while we're here, we might as well. It's not going to give us much, but it's going to give us a little bit of XP, maybe rep as well. I'm not 100% sure. Nope, doesn't even give us a reward other than some coins. But it'll be off our back then. And you can see there's a bunch of quests around here, actually, that they want us to do, but it's not really anything that we want to do.
What can I do for you?
So,
Can I
bye-bye.
speak with you a moment?
No, you can't speak with me a moment, because I don't want to speak to you. That is not how I plan for this to go. So how long we got left on this? I guess we can always keep this up. We've had about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 10 seconds. And we've done 1.5 Slayer deeds pretty much, which isn't that bad. Obviously not a full Slayer deed technically, but you get the point. Alright, so apparently there should be a bunch of shades around here. I'm not too sure. I haven't really had too much time around here before. I'm not really sure if they're lying, or if maybe it's changed at some point. Or it might just be further down. Up here, maybe? I mean, there's some orcs, which was a decent amount of kills, but anything shade-wise doesn't look like it's happening. It might have accidentally been mistyped as a 4 instead of a 3, because looking at it, it's really a case of goblins and orcs around here. In fact, because of the orcs or goblins, I'm actually going to just do some killing in here, because as you may know from literally, you know, at least 10 minutes ago, we did not get every orc kill that we wanted, or goblin kill that we wanted. I think that's it though. So I just wanted to get a little bit extra that I could. So what it's looking like is... which one do we want? Shades of Former Days. We will go and complete that. Shades of Former Days and do all the stuff over there, which it looks like pretty much via that there is guaranteed enemies there for the shades, which is good. So yeah, we picked up that. That's really the thing we came for over here for. We completed that quest, which just kind of ended up happening. What the hell are you doing? You're levitating. Having fun there? I'm sure you are. So let's get out of this dreary place. Get rid of those alerts and be over here. And then... Really? Really? Right, we're back, and I'm getting slightly frustrated with this whole thing. I'm not entirely sure what's up with it happening. It could just be the fact that it is absolutely boiling where I am currently, and maybe that's making my computer be a bit too hot. I did check it a minute ago, and it did feel a bit hot on the case, so I'm not sure if that's something to do with it, or it's just really starting to give up on me recently. I have seen... or have not seen really many other people talking about that's a roving threat. That is not what we want. Look how much health he has. It would probably work for our quest, or our deed, but it's not actually what we need. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's just the computer giving up on it, or a specific part of my computer having issues. It's only happening in this game. That's my only thing. This is the only game where, like, it just crashes, especially the way it does. Everything else is, having no issue. I'm going to go accept this quest because it's probably going to point me towards another guy that I can just have my quest. Shadowhounds, I'm going to decline you because you're not actually anything worth dealing with. Shades of Former Days, done. Rangers of Eskeldin, ex-rep, so that's always nice. Okay. Right, you're dead. Complete you. How many are we on for Redeemer? 28 out of quite a few. 120. So we're 90 off, which is 45 more kills. What does this do? Oh, I guess this is search a grave. Maybe we can do that quest while we're here. Yay! I'm so happy to be doing the quest that really didn't be bothered to do. I just didn't really want to do it because, wasn't really much need to. Plus it was like so much further away from everywhere else. But I guess since we're here, might as well do it if we come across anything. Oh, there we go. So this place looks like the entirety of it is pretty much the go-to place for these shades. So hopefully we should just be able to get through this fairly quickly, and hopefully we didn't lose much time due to that crash. If it happens again, I'm going to get really frustrated. I'm already frustrated at it, but it's just becoming a bit, over the top as of late. And yeah, it didn't happen for a little while, and then now it's come back. I kind of forgot it was a thing for quite a while, but no. It's come back to haunt me on episode 300 of all things. So I'm sorry this is kind of a bit more, messy, I guess, than I would even like it to be. I guess we can use this, these graves on the map just to assume where more of these guys are going to be. So that's kind of useful. But at the same time, they're pretty scattered around. Like, there's quite a lot of them pretty much everywhere. I mean, all of this is pretty much graveyards. And they hang around graves because they're ghosts. So, yeah, who would have thought? Alright, take you out. And how long are we? So, one more kill, we're at 90, which means we're at 30 more, which means 15 more kills. And considering how many I can currently see in this area, we are going to get fairly close to that fairly soon. You're not who I meant to kill. You are who I meant to kill. You would have thought the chieftain would have more health than just the normal guys, but no. Alright, that is 16, so 8 more kills to go till that's completed. And then we can go back and kill some goblins, and hopefully we'll have a good place for those guys, because, you know, we, oh, here's a place that we can just finish off with. But yeah, hopefully there's a good place and a good amount of those goblins, because that was a bit of an issue, or a bit of a sad thing when I was like, oh yeah, there's hardly any of them here. Let's just decline this quest though. Alright. 3 more. 2. Oh, okay, 4 more rather, I meant to say, because it was 8. That would make sense. Right, now, either way, 1 more. Let's finish you off. Redeemer advanced. Let's get out of here. More rep for the Rangers Erstal then, which is nice. Now, what we can do is we can actually just get rid of this quest. Not really needed, it was just helping for that deed. And we can try and get a good place for goblins. Again, the problem I'm seeing is that goblins only have one place. I do not want to defeat this person because there's no need. I thought you said, like, I kind of was finding it difficult to read this. I thought you said it gave me 11 LOTRO points, which would have been super, super weird if it had actually done so. I need to wait like 5 minutes or something if I guess I decline those. Fair enough. Alright, what we will do though is we'll focus on pretty much going in a straight line from this point onwards. That should send us to the goblin camp area. How far are we on goblins is the question. Not too far. 34 out of 120, so that's what? 43 more goblins to defeat with 10 more minutes. Plus an hour, obviously, but we're not really counting those right now because I wanted to get those 3 done. Like 3 of them done in the half an hour. That was the plan. And then the final 3, which are kind of this area, and then this area, and then this area, because that's wargs, what is it? Trolls, wargs, and worms are the 3 other ones. So hopefully we can use those 10 minutes wisely and get a decent amount of kills on those guys. What did I say? 43 is what I need. And hopefully we can go around and maybe pick up a few extra ones from other places. Like, if we really need to go down here, I guess we can do that. But I would prefer not to, because it's just a bit of a pain. But if we have to, then fair enough. And then we can go, hopefully, it shouldn't take half an hour to do trolls, wargs, and worms, because they are a little bit scattered, but in the same half of the map. Not really as further than any of these were, because it's literally here, here, and there, and both there's wargs here and here, so let's do 2 separate ones and wargs in both areas so we can kind of skip in some cases. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't cause us issues. I'm going to dismount and take you out. Just start tabbing. Okay, you're not obviously, but I guess we can, that's the start of some, the start of the area for goblins. Yeah, basically I'm hoping that, you know, we can do maybe half of the thing here, half of the wargs here, and then all the trolls here, and then half the worms up here, and then half the wargs up here. Or all the worms up here, half the wargs up here. But we already have a bit of wargs done because we're on advanced, so, you know, it's not going to be that many, and then just have to do trolls, wargs, worms, and goblins, which, obviously we're doing part of that at this specific moment in time. And we just have to hope we get decent respawns, rates, and yeah. I don't think we'll get it straight away. I definitely don't think we'll get it in one go, though. I just really don't think that's going to be how it works. Because we're nearly halfway there, which would be 30 more kills. I'm pretty sure there aren't even 30 goblins here. So, yeah, we might have to make our way down to that area that we were mentioning. But this area might actually be pretty decent. Like, is there not places near here, or am I thinking of the wrong place? No, it's Trestle Bridge, so we might actually be able to pick some up with that extra time we have. 6 minutes. If we get on our horse, that shouldn't be too bad. Plus, there should be enough there where even if we run out of Sladies, you know, we can just do it without, or we can pop another one and then just do the other ones quicker. The other 3 quicker. I think that's everybody done in this area. So, oh, there's one more though. Come on, getting close. And kill. So 84 as 120, that is 36 more, so 18 more kills. Should be 18 more kills. Doesn't sound like it's too much. 17 kills. Does not sound like it's too much. So hopefully we don't have to keep getting off on our horse again. That will be frustrating. But I will get off my horse if I see an enemy that's relevant. But I don't think that guy's respawned yet. So we need to get down here-ish. I'm not sure what's the best way to go about this. Maybe this way. Maybe this will have more enemies this way. Maybe. Not sure. I mean, it looks like it does, but just not the enemies I need at this point in time. Which is slightly annoying. But I think there's another camp. Yeah, this camp here. But I'm not sure if it just contains... It should contain orcs and goblins. So we might have to pick out specifically which ones we're after. Or it might not have goblins in it at all. You're a half-orc, but you're still not what I need. Right, back on the horse then. Let's get over the bridge and maybe look there. Because I know for a fact there's got to be some goblins here, because there were goblins that we were getting the gems off or something earlier. We had to get 25 of them for a quest, and I'm pretty sure they were in this area, so you would think that they'd be here. They might be quite far in though. The good thing is we can just port out of here, so not too big a problem if it comes to it. But yeah, there's that sort of siege area which had a bunch of them in it as well. How long have we got left on here? 3 minutes. We might not get there in time. It's like down here, isn't it? That's the only thing. We might get there, but I still don't think we're going to get enough kills in order to actually do what we need to get done. Either that or I'm completely misremembering. There's potentially just no goblins around here at all. I don't think I'm misremembering anything. Yeah, you're a goblin. You're a goblin. Ah, see? I was right. Now I gotta make sure I get all the right ones. Because these raging ones, for example, are orcs. That's actually completely irrelevant. Ah, this was the area here. So So now we've got however much time. For some reason I can't have that thing appear on my screen for some reason. It's supposed to be able to press H on this. There we go. So let's see if we can get this done. Come on. How many do we need? 5. 4. 3. There should be some up here. 2. 1. Come on, a minute 30 to find a violent target. Tarkrip. There we go. Goblin Slayer Advanced is now completed. So we're going to go back to Estelden, and along the 30 minutes extra we're going to have on top of this 1 minute or so, we are also going to complete the 3 other Explorer deeds, and the 3 Slayer deeds also come alongside that. So we're going to start with Worms, I think, because it's kind of closer. And hopefully this lag is going to be forgiving. But we can go to up there. Worms is kind of this area here, Ramdelf, Duath, or whatever. And then we can come here for Wargs a little bit. And again, Wargs is near to completion. So we'll actually tag that on for the moment. Wargs is fairly close to completion in terms of it being already done, the beginning version. So we only actually have, what's that, 60 minus 3, 57 kills of Wargs to do, which shouldn't be too bad, especially when there's 2 areas for them. And then we've obviously got 90 cold worms and 90 trolls to kill, and then that'll be the end of this episode, or this episode 300 of the deeding and stuff. And yeah, that's gonna be a long episode, a very long one. I'm not sure how long it would be at this moment, because I've had so many like breaks of, you know, the game crashing and stuff that I don't have my original timer up still. So yeah, kind of is annoying. But it's definitely over an hour and a half, so we might even be approaching 2 hours on this. But that's going to happen eventually when we get closer to our level and higher up, and you know, where these areas are bigger, because they're going to take longer just to do as a whole. And also some areas have more Slayer deeds than others, so, and more Explorer deeds and the like. So yeah, things change between the areas, and things are harder to kill in certain areas than others. Like if we go back to Bree, we're pretty much one-shotting everything. Here we're pretty much one-shotting everything, but not always. And let's say we go to have to do Forakel in the near future, or Moria. We're currently not, you know, on level with those guys pretty much. So yeah, that's not gonna ever really work out enough either until a little bit in the future. So let's do this. Let's dismount and take up these worms. As I said, we've got to do 90 of these in total. These have 1k health, so they are going to be a bit more difficult to kill. Speaking of one-shotting and not one-shotting. So we have to make sure we've got our focus skills, because they're the ones that will one-shot them. And the good thing about these is these, even as we approach further into this area, they still count as being in the North Downs, even though you may think they're in Angmar. Which is great. A very great thing. So that's, you know, very good for us, very useful for us, and helps us out a considerable amount. So quick shot, I think, is still a good skill for us to be using in conjunction with barbed arrow, but barbed arrow does take a little bit more induction time and will slow these guys down, whereas if we can focus damage on these guys, then we're not going to have to worry about slowing them down. And also, you know, we need to get through these quickly. So quick shot is you know, the clues in the name, it's quick and, you know, an easy way of killing. So that in combination with barrage or penetrating shot we'll use, and it also gives us focus points, which you know, the lack of will stop us from using our focus skills. And the good thing as well is, while there are drakes here, and we have enmity of the drakes, which, I mean, we can work on while we're here, we're not going to have to worry about little drakes too much, because they're not going to aggro us. So as you can see, these guys still count as being in the North Downs, because Ramdelf, I guess, counts as being both in Angmar and not in Angmar. Either that or because... Well, no, because these guys, I think... Drake Slayer... Is Drake Slayer a thing? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just Enmity of the Drakes I'm thinking of. And that will be why. But maybe this place just, even though it's on the Angmar map, counts as just being in North Downs no matter what. Kind of like some places in between the Shire and Bree that count as being in the Shire but on a Bree map, or the opposite way around, I can't remember. Count as being a Bree quest, but is on the Shire map, I think is what it actually is. We can check quickly while doing this. Yeah, okay, so they count as these things here, near the Buckland, yeah, those count as being Shire quests, but they're on the Bree map, so I don't know why this map would ever be useful to us right now. Because all we have to do is press 2 and 3, running past these guys, getting them killed, and hopefully getting through this fairly quickly. I feel like Wargs is going to be the one that takes us the longest. Definitely. Out of these three. The one that took us longest overall was actually Goblins, I think, no matter what. Right, we will see if there's any more up there. If there's not, I know there's some down here, so... Well, there should be. Okay, there's still some up here, good. And hopefully we're going to hit halfway soon, and then we'll only have 30 kills left. Which, you know, we're doing quite a good job. I think this actually might be overall the quickest. Hello, how are you doing? You're the Drake Matron, correct? Yes, you are. You're gonna fly. Sometimes you fly. So if it really comes down to it, we do have tracking skills. I always forget I have them, but I do have tracking skills that I can use. But I think there's enough of these guys around where that's actually not going to be necessary. Especially when we go down that way. What are you? Oh, you're just a normal Drake. But you're just not a young Drake. Just a normal one. Okay, let's go up here because we can see a nest as well. That'll be good. And then we'll have to get out of here, which actually might be quicker to go back to Estelden, to be honest, considering where we are at this point in time. Because we're pretty high up in, you know, in this area. And trying to jump down is going to seriously end up killing us, so that's not really a doable thing. And getting back is also a bit of a maze, almost. Unless you just follow the lack of cold worms. Okay, so is this a cave that maybe has cold worms in it? Or it's just not a cave at all. Okay, horse time. But just from this little kind of one, you know, it's not even a loop of anything yet, but you can see how many we have killed. There's going to be even more down here as well, so we can add that on top. We are basically almost done, which is great. Amazing. Assuming there should be cold worms down here. Unless this place is a place full of drakes, which it looks like it might be. There's a few down here. And a few rock worms as well, but obviously that's not as big an issue. Or bigger quantity where, you know, we can make note of it. Right. 88, so 90... Okay, so 30, 50, 16 to go. 15, 14, 13. Should be 13, yep. So we'd get in there soon. You are nearly there. This should be 2 more, then it'll be 10 more kills until the end of this. And where are we particularly? Oh, we're actually quite close to the exit, so we might actually be able to exit without having an issue. And that has taken us 7 minutes, which is extremely good, in my opinion. Then we can go back to this, which is where these guys are now respawned. Because we were here earlier. Making sure these guys were dead. Cool, and 4 more kills. And this nest little area is going to be more than enough. So that is... There we go, completed. Now let us try and get out of here. I think this should just be a pathway back down. So yeah, we should go around here. I think it's better for us to actually try and find the exit, pretty much, because if we find the exit, which looks like it might be this way, we can also have a look at the map. What we can do is not have to deal with, first the induction. Yeah, this is the exit. Not have to deal with the induction of the skill, but also we would not have to go all the way from here, all the way up there, then back to here. It's a little bit frustrating to do so. We could just come back here, because these guys seemingly respawn quite quickly. Either that or we were gone for that long. I mean, it was 7 minutes by the time these guys are probably respawned. So, probably only took like 5 minutes for them to respawn, and there's quite a few of them, so, you know, maybe it was worth just coming back earlier and having all these extra to kill. But now we're back in the North Downs, officially back in the North Downs, where we have to walk past, or ride past, down to here. Now, what we're going to do is we also have the places we have to go to still. So, one of them's down here, there's 2 down here, and there's 1 up here. So what we are going to do is we are going to go down here first while looking for wargs to kill. Because obviously we still have Warg Slayer on the list. So I'm actually going to stay off my horse because wargs are pretty common around here. Or should be. Especially the way we're going. And it'll probably be a waste of time overall to get off there. And even if we take a little bit extra time with wargs, trolls are pretty common and condensed in their area. So we shouldn't have any real issues with that. And worst case scenario, we have another 30-minute one of these that we can add on to the end of it when needed. But I don't think we're going to need that particularly. But if we do, it's there. If not, I'll send it back. I'm actually starting to run out of them, so I do need to start thinking about getting a few more of them. Which is possible, but yeah. It does take a little bit of time to get back to full strength, which we're currently on 17 spare, I think. I've had 20 and sent 3 over to here. So I just have to make sure I get back to getting them. Right, what are we on? 30, 40. It looks like there might be a little warg area up here, which is, I guess, what that was kind of identifying. So, good place for us to be taking ourselves, so we can just deal with them in the flesh at their home, sort of thing, and where they're kind of more densely populated. And again, we don't need to worry about completing all of them here necessarily, because we have a completely... Are you going to allow me to hit you or not? Or are you just going to mess up my screen? But yeah, we are going to have to go to the other place that does have wargs, so, you know, if we haven't completed it by then, we at least have the ability to. But looking how it's going, it shouldn't actually take too long. These guys are pretty common. I mean, we're halfway through already, and that was, you know, only a few minutes in. 3 minutes since I last checked, and that was at the bottom of the Angmar place. 3 minutes for 60 or 31 kills. It's a kill every 6 seconds, technically, is it? I can't remember. Can't do math while I'm trying to think of where to go. And also looking out for wargs. It's difficult. Right. And there's another roving threat. Not a good thing to be going after. Look at its health. 1.5 million. 1,528,317. That is what I mean by I'm not going to be trying to defeat roving threats. Especially solo. And I'm not really going to worry about those deeds too much. Maybe if I find someone to help me out with them. Maybe. But it's definitely a long way away because we are nowhere near being properly sorted out yet on this character at all in terms of traits, virtues. Well, virtues we're kind of working on that now. But traits, virtues, gear, essence gear and stuff like that. Stats wise and weapons, legendary weapons, sorting out a proper legendary weapon that's actually going to be useful. Because I was kind of... It's alright, but, there's obviously better. And then if you had a first age, obviously, that would be better overall. You could also level those up further with... I can't remember what the item's called that increases their level. That's another roving threat. I've never actually seen that one before, but I just guessed it was because it looked super weird. But, yeah, I guess those are the 3 roving threats of this area. Don't want to be going against them. Right, need to start making our way actually down to this area. I think wargs are going to kind of stop appearing now, since these guys are here, but I'm going to stay on foot because there might still be some. And it's not too big a deal if we lose a little bit of time. Alright. So it's all the way down in this corner. Near where we did this stuff earlier. Which I'm pretty sure does mean there's no wargs around here. So I am actually going to get on my horse now because I can pretty much guarantee there won't be any. So there's no need to have to worry, pretty much. So we will go up here. I think this will count. When we go to like this corner, or is it going to be all the way up there we have to go to? Looks like it. This is going to be fun. As soon as we get up here, we can just get out of there. 30 marks, 500 rep with the Rangers of Estelden. Speaking of which, where are we at with them? Rangers of Estelden. Oh, we are super close to being done with those guys. So, or a little bit higher with those guys. So one of these is going to level us up with them, which is another bunch of LOTRO points, which is a good thing. So, again, we'll keep our eyes out for wargs, but we will start going and heading down here, which wargs are going to be down here as well, so we'll be able to deal with those guys as well, which is good. And then we'll also be able to start on trolls alongside that, and that should all be good. And then hopefully we can deal with, finding these 2 places, which are basically right next to each other down here. I'm stuck on a wall, pretty much. There's like one right down here, one there, and then there's this ruiny area over here, which is going to be our ending spot for this episode. Well, actually, Estelden probably will, because our inventory, as you can see, is getting full. So, we need to go deal with that. If we can. Alright, no wargs around here at all, it looks like. Try, know why, obviously, but it is slightly upsetting. So apparently around about here, there should be a bunch of wargs. Hopefully. And then pretty much here-ish and here-ish, which kind of lead into each other, which is quite nice. There will be... Oh, here they are. There will be a bunch of trolls. So here we can hope we can finish off Warg Hunter, or Warg Slayer of the Warg Hunters. And then move on to trolls, and then, these 2 areas and be done. Depending on the time we get these done, which should be fairly quick, to be fair, we might do trolls first, and then those 2 areas. But looking at the time right now, 13 minutes, I think we'll be good. roaming warg. Okay. Different types of wargs now in this area. A bit beat up. Right. And this should be a final one. Warg Slayer. That nearly made me crash, I can guarantee it, because I felt the lag. Right, we are now ally to the Rangers of Estelden. We completed our friends of the Rangers of Estelden, but now we need to be ally, and then it's going to be kindred. So we were acquaintance, then we got to friend, then ally, then kindred. We've got 20 LOTRO points for that, which is nice, and that'll be good, because we got 10 for the completing the deed for the Slayer, and 10 for completing the deed that was the friend standing. So we get 15 next level, and then 20 the level after that. So we get 5, 10, 15, 20, which goes up to 50 in total. So 5 plus the 15 is 20, the 20 at the end is 40, plus 10 is, yeah, makes sense. Right, do you count as trolls? You do. I'm gonna do Troll Slayer here. I thought that ballista was a statue at first. Alright, I didn't even realize these guys were here. I was talking about the other place. Or I was mixing up the other place, I guess, then. I was mixing up this place as part of this place, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So, that is not too bad a thing. Surprising, but actually a good thing. It means we don't actually have to travel as far to get a decent amount. Also, it's a 4080, which is, I guess, why I always thought it was so quick. I didn't actually realize it was a 4080. You don't count because you're in port. You're left out of the party of death. So actually, feel good about that fact. Come on. Right, I think that's them kind of dealt with for the most part. So I think we're gonna have to get on our horse and turn names back on and go all the way over this way. Oh, it looks like there's a few more down here, or at least one more. Yeah, it looks like literally it was one more. Back on the horse then. Let's go. Let's nearly be done here. I think because we're already so close to doing it, I think I'm going to complete this first, then travel back and do it, because we've got 10 minutes left, and I just kind of want to make sure that I can guarantee it's being done. But yeah, we'll make our way back down here and then up there. Or it might end up actually being go up here first, because if we have to move particularly far up here to complete this deed, then we might just pick it up by accident, or even on purpose. But now we enter this wooded area, and eventually we will start getting a little bit of a brighter screen and start meeting up with, hopefully, assuming nobody else has come through and killed them all, these rock troll hurlers. Which, considering the fact that I didn't realize those were trolls over there, I completed the last time I did this lady, I completed it on these guys in a pretty quick time. So that will probably say how many of these guys there are in just a short, small area. And they give some armor, which is always nice. Maybe if I get some decent heavy armor, I'll send it over to some of my heavy armor characters that I'm leveling up. We'll have to see. I think it does definitely help as well that these are a 4080 rather than a 6120. Bartas, hello. How are you? You're a bit of a problem. But you're someone I need to kill. I got a ruby shard out of it as well. Always nice. Those kind of bigger enemies with the names. Does it actually go into somewhere? Oh, it does. That's nice. Thought it might be a sort of a instanced area. Oh no, I know this place. This is where I come through originally, I think, in the first time I did this. I entered here. I don't know how. Is this another cave that I can't go into? Or is it actually one that I can go into? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so another crash, but we are getting straight back into it. And I took that time, and we'll quickly go in here to see if there's any more trolls. I took that time to see how long this video has been going on for, and I have found out that we have got 2.5 hours. That is damn impressive, and we are obviously quite super close to being done. And yeah, I guess I'm at least a little less annoyed. Okay, so it's like what, four crashes now. And again, I do now think it's a super hot day. I just checked my my computer temps, and they are a little bit toasty. Not something terrible, but they are a little bit toastier than normal. So I do think that might be a contributing factor to that. But the fact that that's happened over a 2.5 hour period of time, I'm actually not that annoyed. Like, if it happened over like 10 minutes, then yeah, I'd be like, I give up. I'm not bothering anymore. But 2.5 hours, assuming I've read right. I just sort of highlighted all the videos and checked the length of all of them together. And apparently it's 2.5 hours. Doesn't feel like it, I can guarantee you that. Does not feel at all like it. Alright, we gotta hope. We have 5 minutes left. Okay, so we're definitely getting this sorted. I didn't even know this cave existed. I assume there's a quest that comes through here. Probably. But it's a very good place for slay deeds, obviously. Which I guess why it's recommended. There we go. Troll Slayer complete. And then we also completed Slayer of the North Downs, which gave us another 900 rep with the Rangers of Esseldin. So that's 1,600 reputation. And then that also gives us 130 marks in total. So that is good. And then let's just quickly have a look at decompleted and stuff. How do we get out of here? Oh, up here maybe? Or loop around? That would make sense. Yeah, Rangers of Estel and stuff, and then that just gave us our virtues or whatever. So that's good. And then we also apparently got some rep change, or maybe that was from the old thing. But let's try and get out of here if we can. Can we not? Oh, wait, I'll go up here. I'm just trying to look if we've got anything kind of interesting here. We're not really. Yeah, we will quickly get out of here. And then we have 3 more places to go to. We will quickly go to those 3 places. In fact, I will go to these ones first because I can quite easily just go back to Estel and go back up here, to be honest. And that might even be quicker to do so. So now I don't have to worry about any of these guys, which is good. And then I can just sort of go for this and hope that during that time the game doesn't crash again and again and again. Yeah, I don't know particularly why, because I will also say it's happened on days where it's not been hot. It's happened on days when it's just raining. So it's not like just the temperature of like the outside is causing an issue. But I do think in this situation it is a contributing factor to the problem. I guess more fans is the answer, maybe. I'll have to see. But considering this computer is not going to have a lot of use over the next few days, I think we should be fine. And hopefully the weather maybe subsides by then. So yeah, we'll have to see. But for now, Hisuk and Tumat are our destinations. And then Dol Nendir is where we have to go to after. And that will be 10 more LOTRO points just from those. And then we'll also then have completed Explorer of the North Downs, which will give us 100 extra marks on top of the 60 we're getting from here. So 260, or 160 plus these for that, which is 260 plus a Barra Ironbound loot box and a Sturdy Steel key also. So that is good news. Now, how am I supposed to get up to here? I guess up this pathway would make sense. So we've actually made a pretty decent amount of marks, which you generally do when you do deeds. It's not an amazing amount. You could probably get more from doing a few skirmishes, to be perfectly honest, especially at higher levels. But you know, it's a nice addition, you know, to everything else we're doing. Oh, I know exactly where we're going now. I always love going up here, and there's an instance for this, I think, and yeah, it's a fun instance. It's actually a very interesting instance because you have to kill the guy who has a ton of health, obviously, but while not allowing the other goblins to kind of disappear and run away. Is this not technically where I need to be? Oh. I guess it's where it's barred off to in the actual instance. Okay. That's maybe why I've never been there. Okay, you're a slightly powerful one with... kind of looks like you have glasses on there. But, he has a name, so I'd probably get, like, a ruby shard out of him if I, did anything related to killing him. Right, tomats. Oh, is that maybe where the hillmen live then? There we go. Let's go back to Estelden and complete this deed. Now the problem is I'm gonna instantly need to sell my items really at this point because I'm not gonna have space. And we don't have to worry about timer now really. So what we can quickly do is not have the game crash on us, please.
Greetings.
Sell our stuff, make sure that we haven't sold anything we don't mean to. I'll keep a welcome at them. Let's sell that. That's another gold. That's a nice addition. And then whatever we got from here. Another 130 silver. And then let's make our way down to this area right here. I'm going to decline all these. Just because they're starting to annoy me by being there. And then we'll get this sturdy steel key and this barrow iron-bound loot box done and dusted. We won't open it because there's no real point in opening a level 20 loot box when we're level 66. We might as well either get a level 61 or wait till we're level 70. Or what I'm most likely going to do is the key is just going to be sent over to my main character who is going to be trying to open a bunch of level 100 you know, Anorian-bound, iron-bound loot boxes, whatever they're called, when the time comes and I've got the ones I need. But I'm currently not in a 105 area, and I'm not really too suited to defeating level 100 enemies in, you know, a lot of time, for an extended period of time. So I definitely need to be sorting out some stuff like virtues, for example, which is, again, what we're doing in this situation. And we've already done, because virtues, there are no more virtues to pick up. Actually, there is patience. This game has been testing mine with its constant crashes, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I came across here earlier, didn't I? Did I not pick it up somehow? Or did I specifically have to go to like the top area up here? Is that what it is? Because I came across here. I know that for a fact. I guess we had to come up here. There we go. And you can see all this stuff being added. Barrow ironbound loot box, sturdy steel key, 30 marks, 100 marks, rejuvenation potions, and 100 extra marks again. Decompleted all those. So that is everything now done in the North Downs. 2.5 hours later. 2 hours, 40 minutes almost later. And with multiple crashes along the way. So let's quickly make our way back to Estelden and we'll end off this episode. So thanks guys for watching. If you made it this far, also just post down in the comments below. I said that twice now, but if you made it to the end, you know, just tell me. It'll be interesting to see how many people get to the end and then go, you know, I made it to the end. I'm gonna make that known. So yeah, if you made it to the end, post down in the comments below, and that'll be really nice to see. And if you enjoy this sort of video, I do ask you to subscribe to the channel. It's not like this every single episode. Obviously, most of the time they are a lot shorter, which again is part of the question I asked you. If you want to see shorter, or not shorter, same length episodes, that's kind of the minimum I'll go to is the 10-15 minute ones. Or if you want them longer at all, and I will update anything regarding that after the fact, like a few days after, because obviously I haven't gone for quite a while. So, I never realized there was a sentry up there. So yeah, I'll go do all that, and yeah, all the other things I asked you, just if you got any answers to them, please post them down in the comments, and I'll hopefully put them into action if they are doable. But that is going to be it for now. I will see you in the next episode where we will be back in Moria, completing some more of the epic quest line, and those quests will not be changing, or those episodes will not be changing episode times as of late, because as I've explained, I am going to be away for a while, so I am pre-recording a few things. So yeah, those are going to be a bit shorter because this took a lot longer than I expected, and I do not have as much time as I originally did, because I expected this to not take that long, but then I forgot I had to do the quests. So, yeah, I'm going to stop babbling on. This video's gone on for way too long already. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.